John and Liam want two of our greatest midfield players, anybody's greatest midfield players in history. So I want to ask you a question. Martin O'Neill was telling the press at the end of last week that when he was young and his technique wasn't so good, he'd read somewhere that Puskás, the great Hungarian that John used to play with and against, was able to keep a tennis ball up 200 times in keepy uppies. And Martin started to do that, and he got to 200 keepy uppies with a tennis ball. And when I read that story, I didn't think that anyone ever could keep a tennis ball up for 200 goes. So, John, did you ever, were you ever able to keep a tennis ball up for 200 goes? And do you believe that Martin O'Neill was ever able to do it? Because I don't think it's possible to keep a tennis ball up for 200 goals.
Well, I don't know if it's possible.
It's a fucking tennis ball. It's a tennis ball. Six would be good.
You do see these guys on the circus and in the stage, and can do remarkable things like that, but they can't play football.
No.
No, I'm not saying that Martin couldn't play. Martin was a very, very good player. But I wouldn't say, and I wouldn't encourage kids to start playing with a tennis ball to actually make themselves a better player by keeping the tennis ball up 200 times.
But do you think it's possible that even a circus juggler, with using their instep where there's a bone, could keep the ball up 200 times?
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
All right,
I've never seen it happen, but I wouldn't say it was impossible. I mean, there's certain people can do it all right. I never heard about Puskás doing it. I don't know. If it's possible, I'd love to see it, but I wouldn't say that Martin was telling a few fibs. If he did it, he did it.
He wouldn't.
Good luck to him.
Now, Liam, you were absolutely messy in terms of gifts that God gave you to play football. Could you keep a tennis ball up 200 times?
No, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't even have a go.
It's impossible, isn't it?
I never won for juggling the ball or doing tricks or anything like that.
No.
You just.
I'd lose my concentration quickly and get bored. No, there you go. I couldn't even keep a proper ball up 50 times. I'd lose my concentration.
I've just got somebody here showing me that it can be done. Because Andrew's switched his PC, his computer around, and there's a guy doing it. So I'm sorry, Martin.
Well,
it doesn't look like Martin.
Is he a circus guy?
No, he's not. He looks like he's.
Is he a footballer?
He looks like he's an accountant. He's in an office.
Well, there you go. It's impossible, isn't it? It is possible.
It is possible.